and took care of him. Oh my goodness, guys. I tell you, motherhood is not for the faint of heart. You can't have a sick stomach when you're a mom. You just gotta be hands-on. You gotta just do your thing and not even think about it. Hey fam, Sarah here. Welcome back to our channel. Your girl just got a package, okay? I just came off of the street. Oh my gosh. Why is it that when we plan on going on the street, it always turns into this long... Oh my goodness. I wasn't even planning on going to the street today, really, but I knew I had to go out there because I've had this one package sitting at this one store for a very long time. I ordered a plant pot, and the thing is, because I ordered it with another item and the other item was available before, and that was the bigger item, I picked it up. This other one wasn't available, and it seemed just, it's not insignificant, but my gosh, it was $3. Okay, let me show you what it is I got for $3. I got myself a plant pot because you guys know I'm a new plant mom. I shouldn't be bragging because it's not like it's been going good for the most part. I think I've been doing well. You know, my plants are surviving, most of them. But I've had a few, you know, problems here and there. Oh my gosh, is it really this small? I'm in disbelief right now. It's a box within a box. Okay, you see, this is my problem sometimes when you order stuff online. This is my problem. Why didn't I not read the measurements? Like, I have a pot of this kind already, and I just thought I was ordering a similar one. I thought it was just like a really good sale. And I mean, I'm still gonna love it because it's now it's tiny and cute as opposed to being the plant pot size that I really wanted. Oh geez. I just came back off the street. I ran out to go pick this up, and then it turned into a whole other journey. I picked it up. Then the girls and I said we wanted to make ranch today. So we're gonna make ranch in today's video. We're gonna make some homemade ranch because we have some ranch lovers around here. It's one of our favorite things. But as of late, the one that we were having wasn't really hitting. So we're like, why not try to make it our own? We've been hearing over and over that it's actually not that hard to make and that the homemade version is so good and tasty. So we're gonna give it a try. Okay, time for the unboxing. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute and tiny, but it's not at all what I expected. Oh my gosh. It explains though, I guess, why it was $3 and not let me show you the one I paid $10 for. So I have another one, as you guys can clearly see here, and look, the sale price is underneath. It says $10 to show that I'm not making it up. $3.60, $10. You can see how, to me, I just thought maybe it was just a big markdown from the $10 to the $3.60. I just didn't anticipate that they were just like something so significantly different. So yeah, that's that on that. So anyways, long story short, we said we needed to get ranch, so we picked that up, ran to the grocery store, and of course the grocery store gets you every time. I only went in there to get ingredients for ranch because that's what we're gonna make, but I ended up picking up a bunch of different stuff. So this is not a grocery haul by any means. I'm not gonna go through and show you everything, but I do want to show you what I grabbed. I grabbed myself some zucchinis because I've been kind of craving those, wanting those for a long time, and I don't know why I keep missing it at the grocery store. Plantain, grab myself some plantain. Haven't had that in a while. Generally when I get plantain, I have to go like to the specific stores that sell a lot of Jamaican style products or Caribbean, and certain stores, they just don't, I mean, it's like a hit and miss sometimes. And yeah, I think almost all the stores have it now, but you know, because baby girl wanted to try these, so I hope they're good. I'm not the biggest fan of plums. They can be really good, but most of the times I find them to be very tart, and I'm not like a tart kind of person. I like berries, but I like them to be kind of sweet and flavorful, not tart. We're gonna be making the ranch, and I think the ranch calls for did we pick it up? Oh my gosh, we did not even pick up the sour cream. Let me see. Oh no. I'm so mad right now because we saw the sour cream, we talked about it, and we still walked out the store and left it. How? I needed some seasonings. These are my typical seasonings that I use a lot. No salt seasoning. There's a couple other brands that I use too. I just don't know what they are right now. But I use the vegetable medley. Then some of the main ingredients that we need to make the ranch is, it calls for parsley, it calls for dillweed. After all that, I ran to the grocery store and decided that I needed to grab some mason jars to make the ranch, something to store it in when it goes in the fridge, because I don't think I have anything like that. And while I was in there looking around, I was like, a light bulb went off. The light bulb went off. And I was like, wait a second, don't I have jars? Because back at Christmas, we had a coffee bar area set up, and I knew that we had mason jars. We had, yeah, just a second. You're asking me? Oh, okay. The kids are playing outside right now. It's actually really hot, so I don't know how much longer they should be staying out there, but they're out there playing. You want to come say hi to the vlog? Come say hi. Come here. Hi. Come here. You're gonna come say hi? Say hi. 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 Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, I forgot to mention this. So, man, I'm telling you, us moms deal with some crazy stuff sometimes. So after going into the dollar store for the mason jar, which I still didn't end up picking up because I remembered that I had some at home. I'm not using them right now, they're just in storage, so I figured why not just use those. And then I ended up spending money buying things like spoons, because we just need some serving spoons around here, some big ones. These were $2. Grabbed a bunch of those, and I grabbed this one with the little holes in it, and I grabbed some other big ones. Yep. And another flat spoon. Yeah, I spent like $10. It wasn't anything big, but the fact is I went in for something else and came out spending something else. Let me know how many times you do that a week, because I swear it's like a lot. Long story short, I only ran in really quick and the girls were with me, so I left them on in the vehicle 2 seconds with the AC because I was just gonna run in. Didn't want everyone to come in. And when I went back, there was this foul smell in the car. When we came back, there was this super pungent smell in the car, and I was like, when I came in, the girls were like, oh, something really stinks in here, and no one tooted, like, we don't know what's up. For being a mom, first thing went to, did y'all check the baby? I went back there and checked, and he had the biggest poop explosion. It was literally exploding, and just I looked at the side of the diaper and it was just coming out. I had to immediately hurry and take him out of the car seat because I didn't want it to get everywhere. Sorry, TMI. But, and then I had to kind of bring him to the back seat and took care of him. Oh my goodness, guys. I tell you, motherhood is not for the faint of heart. You can't have a sick stomach when you're a mom. You can't be, you just can't. You just have to be hands-on and do, you can go out if you want. Oh, yeah, you can pass by. You just gotta be hands-on. You gotta just do your thing and not even think about it, because I have to be there for my baby regardless of how I feel. So I had to do that. I had to do that in the middle of everything. Thank God I travel with all the things. Sometimes I'll be known to just run out real quick and not carry his diaper bag. But here, if there's one thing I could tell you, always bring a diaper bag no matter what, because some of those times when I thought not to bring it are the times when I run into issues. I don't have the clothes for him, a change of clothes that I usually have, or I'm missing the wipes, or I'm missing the diapers. Like, it's just always some random. So if you're a first-time mom and you want a couple tips, always carry a diaper bag, even if it's for just a quick little 10-minute trip, because you just never know when that 10-minute trip is going to turn into like half hour, and that's how it always is. So yeah, I dealt with that, and then we kind of just drove it around it for a minute and then waited for when I picked up Mick from work. We just came, truth be told, I feel like I might have a little bit of a bug, I don't know, but Bree had it last night. We went to the Barbie movie last night, myself, her, and Michaela and Charlotte. and Bree didn't come, and she was at home not feeling very well. That wasn't the reason why she didn't want to come. She didn't want to come necessarily because she's not really into the movie. She's not as into Barbie, but I think she would actually like the movie. So I think she's probably.
I'm just not into going to the theater.
Yeah, she's not a big
she's
theater.
Not a crowd person.
Yeah, she's not a big crowd person, exactly. And right now it's super crowded. We went to go see it and the movie was sold
close to us.
Yeah, and it was sold out. And then we're like, okay, we'll book it for the next showing, which was like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours away. Actually, it was 2 hours away. Yeah. And it was already all booked out.
Also booked out.
So we had to drive across town to go to the other one, and we could already tell that the seating was like
non-existent.
Non-existent.
Like the first 3 rows from the screen.
Yeah.
Then we were like, okay, well, when we get there, we can choose the 3rd row. We get there, the 3rd and the 2nd are both occupied. It's just the 1st one. It was basically what we were gonna do after the theater closed to us.
Yeah. And then we were gonna check it out.
We were gonna do it anyway. We're like, fine. Yeah. We're already here. We've driven to 2 places. Let's just watch.
We don't have a choice.
And then we were in the middle of checking out, and he's like, hey, seats just opened up in the row behind the one that you guys were gonna choose. Do you want those? And we're just like,
yes, look
please.
at God, okay?
Why not?
That was great. And so, I mean, that was still really close sitting up to the screen like that. It's just not a choice that I'd ever make. Okay, I also want to spare my eyes, but it wasn't all that bad. We actually got to see everything. I like, as we were watching it, I never thought twice that, oh my gosh, I really don't like these seats. Yeah, I think your eyes just adjust.
And also they don't seat them that close to the screen. Like I don't know why, I always think it's close.
It felt close to the screen to me.
But like,
yeah, it felt close, but not that close. But yeah, so I don't know what happened when we came home. Bree kind of had a little bit of a stomach issue going on, and Zoe had it too, and now I've had it, and now Zavi's had it, and his tummy's been showing me signs of it since last night. And yeah, he literally just had a whole explosion in the car.
Sickness that I had wasn't like stomach sickness.
Oh yeah, like, she just came off of an illness too.
It was like on my throat and like my head and just my nose.
Yeah, but like, I don't know how it works if it's all the same. I don't know how it works, but yeah. So we're kind of dealing with that right now. Just more, this is kind of like a little mini life update. What's really going on in our lives right now? Our house is kind of sick, and this is like one of the things that happen when you do have a big family. Like, things get passed on, like especially like when you're in a huggy-dovey family where everyone hugs and and kisses and stuff like that. You will pass things on quickly.
Easily,
but it also builds your immune system.
So well built.
Right?
Yeah, it means we never get sick.
Exactly.
I mean, we get sick pretty rarely.
That's true. That's true. Kids used to get sick very rarely because they're homeschooled. And then when the older kids went off to high school, oh my gosh, they just brought home everything because so much always happens there. And you know what? It's like it's a pro and a con at the same time, because you have to build your immune system somehow. But my goodness, the amount of illness that they brought from school, like it's just a lot. Anyways, I grabbed myself also a mango. Who goes to the store and buy one mango? I usually don't do that, but I realized that sometimes I buy it with it like feeling for it, but then I don't feel for it when it's here. And if I'm not eating it, the kids are like, oh, I love it, they want to eat it, but then they don't gravitate to any of the fruit stuff unless like I'm kind of saying, here children, here, take it. So if you guys remember, a girlfriend of mine, she was ordering, I don't remember, I think she was selling 31 and I ordered this bag there. I kind of wish I had ordered more. This is what I use for my groceries. It's obviously not big enough, that's why I wish I had more. They do have a smaller version of this, but I kind of wish I had like 3 versions of this, even though I'm not sure I would be able to store them properly in the car. Bree's about to put it back inside the car for me. That way it's there when I need it come grocery time, because I'm sure you guys know we live in Canada. I think it's happening everywhere, but in Canada we are doing the whole no bag thing. So when we go grocery shopping, I think you have to pay a significant amount for a plastic bag, or a lot of stores, they don't any longer provide plastic bags in general, so you have to go with like the bags from the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that comes in handy, as well as a lot of the other bags that we purchase from the store, except sometimes we forget them, and when we forget them it's the worst, because what do you do with all your groceries? Anyways,
with your hands.
Right?
In your arms.
Exactly. Anyways, I just made myself a grilled cheese sandwich because I was on the street hungry, okay? Did not eat, but I just realized that this cheese that we were using, it actually says it's lactose free. I did use it because it does have a bunch of different cheeses in there, and I like that I can choose like an assortment and kind of change up the flavor of my grilled cheese. So yeah, that's what I did. And we have like the standard cheese. If you watch our grocery haul, you would have seen that we had purchased the standard cheese. We actually have quite a bit of cheese here right now. We have these ones. This is actually what we typically use because it is sliced. It is sliced and needs to be eaten. And then there's this big one that Babes bought. He needs to eat it up because I don't know if anyone else likes the aged as much as he does. And that's a big bar that needs to be eaten, because otherwise it's just gonna go to waste. And it's like a $20 block of cheese. So yeah, about that. My daughter brought me home an iced coffee. I haven't had an iced coffee in a very long time. Every time I have like too much of it, then I hate that feeling of feeling like I'm hooked on caffeine. And it gives me a headache when I have to get off of it. It's just like a terrible feeling. So I just kind of do my best to refrain for the most part, but the iced coffee does taste good. I'll share it with the kids. This is huge. This is a really big one, but I will share it with the kids. It's really good. So Zoe's currently helping me out with my plants. She's watering it.
Oh, I think it needs more water, Shane.
I think this canister is a little bit tricky for her. When you're tilting it this way, Zoe, it's hard for it to work because it's not... There you go. That's what you do. Good job.
Oh, sorry.
Good job. Maybe we should take...
Maybe we should get more water.
This one has a lot of water, I think. Yeah, what's that?
Everything's going great here.
Yeah? You're doing a great job. Thank you. Zoe's hair is in need of washing so bad, but she keeps putting it off. She didn't want to get it washed. Zoe,
Okay.
Can you tell that your hair needs a little help now?
Let's do it now.
Well, not at this very second.
Let's do it tonight.
I have a bunch of different things, but yeah, it's outlived its you know, it's time. Try to remind the kids every time they have their rabbit out to clean up and put things back. He's in there chilling out, but they had him out 2 seconds ago. I like that they keep this area pretty clean for the most part. Not sure I love this thing right here, but that is like a thing that they put him in right now, so it's there. But yeah, he is chilling inside there. It is so funny, guys. Tell me if you've seen a rabbit sleep like this. He practically just sleeps on his side like a little baby or like a human. It's the strangest thing. This rabbit definitely has a personality. He rearranges the furniture inside his home. I'll wake up and come and find his house pushed all the way in the middle. He uses his body to push it. He uses his face. Like, yeah, very interesting stuff. Here, please. You guys, look at this. Look at this mess. I turned my head for like 2 seconds because I'm in the kitchen cooking, Zoe, cooking. And then I come back to see all of this mess. I heard her saying, Mom, I'm not trying to make a mess. Look, it even got on your art on the wall, Zoe. Your art needs to... What? It's not poop, that's dirt, Papa. It's just dirt. Anyways, yeah, you're gonna have to help to wipe this up.
I'm going to.
Jeez Louise.